Disventure Dispatch is back. Today we're doing an exit interview for Tam, the winner of Stevie Showdown, Big Brother, whatever it was called. Well, hello, Tam. How are you, Tam? You played a hard game. You won 4 competitions. What are your thoughts on everything?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I literally did not get a confessional at the end. That's crazy.
Because you recorded
vertically,
my god, you idiot.
Yeah. Oh gosh. After seeing everything play out, I feel like I have closure, but like, man, the amount of ways that could have went for me, yeah. I'm just like, oh.
You could have had a final 3 with Megan, Michael, and yourself, and you would have probably beaten them both.
Yeah. I know. That move has lived on my mind for a whole year. Trust me, I'm still living in regret, but I'm so glad that people still thought I ate a bit. I am proud of myself for the challenges, but yeah.
You were screwed several times, but you won challenges just in the nick of time. That veto during the double eviction, that was so clutch. That was clutch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, you're too good at this. I knew when I was your Amazing Race teammate, and like you were carrying me in every challenge, like not every challenge, but like a good chunk of them. And then what's it called? The Survivor org. I was on Tam's team. We had winners there, and they don't know how to play challenges for shit. But like Tam was carrying hard.
Yeah. You're back up against the wall, and then during Final 6, boom, you won HOH. I mean, you did play into Stevie's hand, but you still won HOH.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh god, why is Tam putting Megan out? I feel like Megan's the free agent that you should like zip onto.
Yeah.
I know. At that point, like,
I would have put Solar. I would have put Solar and like I don't know, Steven or even Ricky.
That would have been perfect. It was just
I was like.
Stevie was in my ear most of the time during that part of the game, and I'm like,
that man was whispering to you sweet nothings.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I didn't watch it, but like, I get it. Like, Tam, I'm like one of the people here who like regrets so much. Like, when I play these games, but sometimes it's gotta live with it. Like, it's like hard to say. Like, it's easier said than done. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm glad that you at least had a few months before it aired, so like you were in the right mindset, and you were like. And then it got better. Like, you didn't expect it to be this good, but it got so good. Like, everyone was like chat chanted for Tam. Like,
I know.
You had the fan base.
Oh my god.
The Taminators were there to cheer you on.
If you're a fan of Tam, then please subscribe to Golden Goose Productions, because you can see her in the Disventure Dispatch.
We're recording this, I forgot.
I'm using you as a marketing tool now. And be like, you guys like Tam? Watch the Dispatch.
Honestly, yes, do it, please.
This was pre-Dispatch as well. This was probably like before you even met Genesis. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, oh my god, it was.
Yeah, this was during like October last year, or like around that September, I think.
Yeah, September. So, yeah.
I don't even know what. Like, the Cougar Major got like its first trailer. Right. I was like, oh Tam, make those slides. Like, I remember making those jokes.
So during your HOH, you won the second HOH of the season. You decided to put up, I believe who was it again? It was crap, I forgot who it was.
I don't even know. I can't help you.
It was Vanessa and Sivan, I think. And then you decided to use your power veto to save Sivan and put up, I believe, Ben instead. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Why you put up Vanessa?
It looks like you just pissed a bunch of people off. That's what it looked like.
I know. Oh my god. I think honestly, I was just thinking about like the long run, and I put up Ben, right? I put up Ben instead of. God, I don't know. I think in my mind, I was thinking about like. I was just like overthinking about which people would be like threats to me. I mean, I gotta go rewatch it because I came late to the stream in like a year ago. I'm just trying to remember because, God, I was just getting used to that, and I don't know. I felt like Ben, because I was already used to his kind of his style of play in like other games, because before this we would play games like Mafia and stuff.
Oh.
And
it's like Werewolf.
Yeah. So I was kind of used to how like these people would play, and like I don't know, I just like I didn't feel like I could trust Ben at that point. I don't know, because I know that he likes to like do these kind of like set up these different kind of schemes and stuff with everybody else, and I don't know. I don't know who I was talking to at that point. I gotta rewatch it, but yeah, that's what was going through my head. And then with Vanessa, I don't know. I felt like she was already in such like a bad spot. I felt like I could see myself aligning with her in the future, but I don't know.
During the final 8, during the double eviction, it looked like you were screwed, but you ended up winning the golden power of veto at the pivotal moment, and then you ended up winning HOH. Would you have been 8th or 7th place had you not won that POV? Do you think you would have been screwed?
When was that? What challenge was that where I?
It was the find names in like a pile of paper names or whatever, and you were like digging for the names. And the last one, I don't remember what the last one was. It was like, oh, who is the shortest one here and from Ohio?
Yeah.
And Adam said like Megan, which is incorrect. And I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, I know. God, that was so funny. And that was right after what vote? The
final 9
who got voted out?
That was the Ben vote. He went home.
The Ben vote. Okay, and there was Adam.
It was you, Megan, and Savon in the. It was a trio, and you saved yourself basically.
I did. Yeah, honestly, I would have probably been screwed. After seeing the video in full, I'm seeing like how everything was going on in the background and stuff, and I don't know. I honestly forget what kind of position I was in at that point. I wasn't aware of like the Connect 4 alliance or like I think around that time was Adam trying to get like the underdogs stuff, or like that already had failed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no thoughts when it comes to like the early kind of game moves. I'll be so honest.
Yeah. During the final 5, when who won HOH again? Was it David? I think David won HOH. Were you aware that you were probably going to be backdoored? Were you just accepting fate that you were screwed?
Like the final 5.
Yeah, musical chairs was the POV.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I knew I was pretty much cooked. I actually instantly regretted my choice when I put up was it Michael and Megan the last time?
Yeah.
And oh my god, I don't know what was going through my head. I think I was just on autopilot. The way that Stevie had been coming at me like so aggressively, that just like do this, do that, like it was going through my mind like one ear out the other. I just knew I had to do something, and at that point, I just didn't know if I could trust Michael, because Michael and we had like an early thing going on, and like we had like different alliances, and we were always like with another group. But then that kind of slowly faded as the time went on, and so I wasn't really sure of my like partnership with Michael anymore, or kind of Megan at that point too. And it's just like worrying about like the long haul. I was thinking, how can I like mix this up a bit? And like, I don't know, the moves just didn't happen the way that I was just thinking it could, because at that time I was just desperate at the final 5, and I thought that I could at least get like David to start thinking about, okay, let's get like Stevie out or something. But I underestimated how thick like the Connect 4 alliance was, and I knew I was pretty much screwed because Michael wasn't even like giving me a chance. I could not beg for my life there. So yeah, I knew it was over for me. But yep, that's how I felt.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you begin the game, I'm like, oh, Tam and Michael, they're like this duo, you know, the Disventure Camp duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were proofreaders at the time, yeah. We've been proofreaders for like 4 or 5 months at that point.
I know, and I was so stupid. But I was like, I couldn't trust Michael because I know that he also likes to compete in these games hard, but he was gunning for me. I mean, not gunning for me. Always like trying to get my back. I mean, I don't know. That Connect 4 just like popped out of nowhere. I just like, oh no!
Pops out. And the crazy thing is, in the end, you still end up voting for Michael. So what was the logic behind your choice? Because it wasn't shown. Because, you know, you recorded vertically.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that was crazy. Honestly, because after that, like, very awkward conversation that I had with Michael and Megan after I put them up, I just was, like, thinking through, like, my head. It was like, oh my god, I literally just got played. And, like, this is just not gonna end well for me. Like, I really thought that Stevie was onto something, and, like, I was included. But apparently not. So I was just like, all the lies and deceit and, like, the getting played like that. I knew that, oh my god. And this was recorded, too. I'm like, oh god, this is so bad. So, yeah, and then when, like, the jury, when we got our roasting session on, you know, Stevie, he is very, like, charismatic, and he can, like, defend his moves very well. And, now, like, after watching the video and stuff and reflecting back on it, Stevie totally did deserve to win. But, at the time, I was just so pissed and betrayed, and, like, I threw in that emotional vote. Like, I felt so bad for how I did Michael. I was like, oh god. I felt like Michael was really being genuine, and, like, I was just, like, making this so big in my head, and that led to my downfall, I guess. So, yeah, I knew I had to, like, at least show Michael that I was feeling bad. So, yeah. And I honestly thought, I didn't think the votes would be split that way. I thought, like, kind of like Stevie would have a clean sweep, honestly. Besides, like, my vote, but, like, yeah. I don't know. It was me and, I think it was Megan who voted for Michael, and I don't know anybody else.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
you and Megan were the only 2 Michael votes. It was 7-2, Stevie to Michael.
That is so sad! We could have been F3!
You could have been F3, Tam. It's all your fault. You had all the power. It could have easily...
Yes!
You had all
That's
the power.
what hurts the most. That's what hurts the most. I was on top of my game, and I got duped. You
did get duped. Anyway, we were all rooting for you, and I mean, you did win 4 challenges. Like, the most impressive being, like, the sit-up challenge. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Or not the sit-up challenge, sorry, the squat challenge or whatever.
Yeah.
You did win the sit-up challenge.
Yeah, Jpeg doesn't know what a wall sit is.
I've never seen that in my life.
Oh
I have no idea what the hell you guys were doing. I've never seen
What the heck? How you not...
I thought it was like a twerking challenge. I was like, this is prophetic.
No, dude.
You see All Stars.
No, if it was about getting down, I know Ricky would have crushed that.
Anyway, if the fans have any questions, go right ahead.
Excuse me, Miss Tam, I have a question.
Hi, Benji.
Now, clearly you left a strong impression on because of your gameplay, because of your strategy, but I think for a lot of people, you left a strong impression because of the fit. Now, do you want to talk about the fit a little bit?
Oh yes, of course. Oh my gosh, yes. So the fit was already planned like months before. It was like, I think, yeah, I think that's the main reason why Michael invited me onto this trip. Shout out, Michael. Oh my god. I think it was just a ploy to get me to wear the Yule cosplay finally, because knows me as Tam loves Yule and the spicy abs, of course. Oh my god, that was my trademark at the time. And yeah, I was like, I was telling like in the Discord server, I was like, oh my god, it's like cute, like a flame shirt. I'm gonna match with my boo. Oh my god! And then yeah, Michael was like, you have to wear that at the Big Brother thing, and I was like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna commit to this. So yeah, I got the fit, I got the jeans and the sunglasses and the shirt, and I was like, oh my god, I'm Yule. But
it was very funny. You got to show off the abs during all the fitness challenges.
Thank you. Oh my god, they're probably like, yeah, they're flabs, but I mean, yeah, I tried to embody Yule at first, but I'm like, nah, I can't do this. This is not me.
In mind, I don't know about mind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's funny because like Michael actually bought me a what's it called? What's his haircut called? A bowl cut wig. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not wearing that first of all.
Yeah.
God, that was so ridiculous. Oh gosh, I couldn't even fit my big head in it. But yeah, I had to commit.
Question. You still own the bowl cut wig?
Yes, I do, and I'm really thinking about doing that for Halloween.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I gotta keep up the DC represent. Heck yeah. Yeah, but Yule would not be proud of me.
Anyone else?
No, Yule would be proud.
Yeah.
Fan submitted questions to our interview with Tam.
I'll be a fan. Okay, hello Tam. I am a fan. Oh god. All right, my question to you is: when I notice how you play these games, I feel like you're very good at the social part. Like you know how to get people engaged.
Yeah.
I feel like I want your opinion on your perception of yourself. You believe your biggest weakness might be not having like a strategic figurehead, like compared to like people that have watched Survivor for years. I think that was what I'm doing.
Yes, I firmly believe so. I should have prepared more. Like I don't know why I was on this Survivor bit before I first played, or at least I tried Big Brother, but I can't get into it right now. But oh god, Survivor is just all I'm obsessed with now. And so I went in there with like no strategy, no planning, and you could see in my reactions to other people like telling me what to do, I'm just like, yep. Oh my god. And that's where like I didn't even barely know the rules or what was going on as the game was going. I learned on the fly, and I think I kind of just relied on just being social because that's what I'm used to. Like I love talking to people and stuff and learning from them. And these guys, oh my god, they're so competitive and like they know what to plan and what to do. So I just fell back on like just being social and like hoping I would win challenges, and luckily that did work for me. And kind of carried me through. But yeah, I just like had total unawareness of what everything around me was going on. And I'm so glad like I was just set up with like properly with an alliance, and like the votes went my way at first and stuff. And then when it finally came to make a big move, I fumbled hard. I let someone else play me, and I'm just like, God, this is my own fault. Yeah.
I will say though, my advice is like don't take it to like word in depth. Like, oh my god, I failed, because like you never know what's around the corner. You might win another game. Like, you can like, I think Tam, I thought I was like, look at this cast. I'm like, all right. Before like you told me you wanted to do it, I was like, oh, you're playing with Michael. This is good because at least with Michael, he'll help you with the strategy part. And what you're good at is the comps in social. So when you backstab Michael, I was like, oh, what do you do, Tam, again? And he said that. I was like, oh god, this is gonna go so wrong. I felt. But in the end of the day, though, you tried to make your own move. And I am proud of you regardless for trying that, because in this game, you got to take risk, and you try to risk, which wouldn't work really well, but you didn't know about the Connect 4 at the time. So you tried to do what you had and try to make yourself more like independent, but they didn't need any more independence because they already had a pre-made alliance. But it was a good risk. I just think your social capital is just too hard to shine. You probably should stick to what you had this type of situation. It leaves you very open, so I understand your point of view. I want to thank you for your answer.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right.
Thank you.
That's my social capitalist.
Well, I think that's all for the Tam interview. I think that's all.
Yay! Thank you for having this interview with me. Oh my God.
Everyone kneel. I'm gonna kneel to Tam.
Oh God,
Miranda
same.
says our social
I'm on a chair, though. I'm gonna kneel on the chair.
Tam. So thanks for watching this Disventure Dispatch episode. Bonus episode. Interview Tam. Thanks for
Bonus
watching.
episode!